Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the name of Allah, the most beneficent and the most merciful. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you, students? Hope all of you are fine. Today, our topic is again about factorization, but today we learn about theorem, rational root theorem. In the previous, we done factor theorem and remainder theorem. This is almost the same that we have done the factor theorem, but there is some amendment we done, and we find the factor of the cubic polynomial and we solve same that we done factor theorem. First, before starting the exercise, first we see that what is national root theorem. The polynomial is given to you a naught xn plus a1 xn minus 1 plus on plus an minus 1 x plus an is equal to 0. This is a general form of any polynomial because in the polynomial the highest degree of the variable, but almost all the degrees of the polynomials are positive. And a naught is equal to 0. A naught means the coefficient of the leading entry must be uh, other than 0. Be a polynomial equation of degree n with integral coefficients if p over q is a rational root. You remember that we done PQ method in 5.2, question number 2, where we make the factors of the constant term and we use their PQ method, where the sum of P and Q will be the coefficient of X and the product of PQ will be the coefficient of X square and the constant term. Here we are applying P over Q method, where q is the coefficient of x cube and p will be the constant term. And find all the possible factors of constant and also the factors of coefficient of x cube, and dividing, after dividing them we find that which numbers are the factor of the given polynomial or which factors satisfy the cubic polynomial. Then p is a factor of the constant term an and q is a factor of the leading coefficient of a naught. Leading coefficient mean because we are discussing in this exercise cubic polynomial, so a naught be the coefficient of x cube. Exercise 5.4, here we have 8 questions. Factorize each of the following cubic polynomial by factor theorem. This is cubic polynomial. We have already done the cubic two types of cubic polynomial in 5.2, but they both were formulas and we apply their formula. Now we see in this each and every question of this exercise cannot be solved by any formula. Not a cube minus b cube, nor we can use here a plus b whole cube. We only solve this cubic polynomial by using the rational root theorem that I told you, p over q method, where p is a coefficient of x cube and p is a constant term and q is a coefficient of x cube. We find all the possible factor of the constant and then we simplify it. Question number 2, x cube minus x square minus 24x plus 40. Now we find all the possible factors of 40, and in our question p is 40 and q, because the coefficient of x cube is 1, that's why q is 1. All possible factor of 40 are 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 10, 20 and 40, but with plus and minus both signs. Here one by one we put the values in the polynomial 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 10, all the values one by one. You check that which three, only you find the three factors from all these factors, only three numbers satisfy the given polynomial, and that numbers will be the factors of our required polynomial. The constant term is 40, so if we one put, we check with plus minus 1, it will be useless for us. For so we start from 2 because the constant term is 40. When you put 1, the 1 cube is always be 1. The number will be so small, so that's why we start from 2. First we put x2, 2 cube plus 2 square minus 22 into 2 plus 40. After the simplification of this, you calculate all the values with the calculator and you see that the remainder becomes 0. It means we got over one factor, the first factor, which is x minus 2. And you remember this in 5.3, when the x minus 2 is given, it means that we are putting x is equal to 2. Same here, we put x is equal to 2. It means that the factor will be x minus 2. The sign of the 2 will become negative over here. X minus 2 is a factor of the given polynomial. When you put the number in the polynomial, the factor will be the opposite sign of it. If you put plus 2, it means that x minus 2 is a factor. If you put x minus 2, it means that x plus 2 is a factor of that one. Now we put minus 2. This is a turn of minus 2. We check whether minus 2 satisfy the polynomial or not. After putting the values, we replace x with minus 2. We see that 72 is the remainder. It means that x plus 2 is a not factor of the given polynomial. Now we come to the other number. We see that x cube plus x square minus 22x plus 40. Now we replace it with 4. Each x with 4. 4 cube plus 4 square minus 22 into 4 plus 40. When you calculate all the number after the simplification, 0 remainder is 0. It means that x minus 4 is a factor of given polynomial. That I told you before, that when you put the value of x in the factor, you will write the opposite sign of that number. We put here plus 4. It means that when we write the factor, we put minus 4. X minus 4 is a factor of the given polynomial. We have find two factor, which is x minus 2 and x minus 4. Now we find the third factor for this is a term of 5, because after 4 there is a factor which is 5. X cube plus x square minus 22x plus 40. We put here minus 5 cube plus minus 5 square minus 22 into minus 5 plus 40. After the calculation, minus 150 and plus 150, 0. X plus 5 is a factor of the given polynomial. When you find the three factors, then no need to find the other one, because according to our question, cubic polynomial is given. It means that it is necessary this polynomial has three factors. In quadratic we have two factors, in cubic we have three factors, in fourth we have four factors. We got our required results, x minus 2, x minus 4, and x plus 5. So no need to check the other numbers to see that whether they satisfy the polynomial or not, because only three factors are given, which is our required x minus 2, x minus 4, and x plus 5. When you multiply these three factors, you see that after the multiplication, x cube plus x square minus 22x plus 40 will become. Yes, the next question is 6x cube plus 5x square minus 2x minus 24. I did all those questions which have the greater factors. Here q is 24, p is minus 24, and q is 1. Again, p over q. First, we find all the possible factor of 24, which is plus minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, and 12. And q is again 1, because q is a coefficient of x cube. P by q become plus minus 1 plus minus 2. If you write 1 in the denominator of each factor, the factor will be unchanged. It will be same. X cube plus 5x square minus 2x minus 24, as 24 is a bigger number. So if we put 1 and minus 1, it will be useless, because they both will not be the factor of that one, because constant term is 24. If constant term is like 5, 4, 3, 2 like this, then you will start from the 1. We start from 2. First we put plus 2, 2 cube plus 5, 2 square minus 2 into 2 minus 24. We got our first factor x minus 2. As we put x is equal to plus 2, so in the factor we write the opposite sign of plus 2, which is minus 2. X minus 2 is a factor of the given polynomial. Now is the turn of minus 2. In the same polynomial, we put x is equal to minus 2 to check that whether it satisfy the equation or not. but x plus 2 is not the factor of the given polynomial because we have the remainder minus 8. Then is the turn of the next factor, which is 3. 3 cube plus 5 3 square minus 2 into 3 minus 24. Again, the remainder is 42, so x minus 3 is not the factor of the given polynomial. Now is the turn of minus 3. Minus 3, after putting minus 3, the factor remainder becomes 0, and we see that x plus 2, x plus 3 is a factor of the given polynomial. Here we find two factors, first x minus 2 and the other one x plus 3. Now we have only one factor to find. For this we put x minus 4. After replacing each x with minus 4, we see that our answer becomes 0. Remainder is 0. It means that x plus 4 is a factor of the given polynomial. We find our required three factors, so no need to check the other numbers uh, to find that whether they satisfy the polynomial or not, because in each and every polynomial only three numbers satisfy the given polynomial. We got our required answer, which is x minus 2, x plus 3 and x plus 4. Now come to the question 7. 7 and 8, they both question are little bit different from the others because in this the coefficient of x cube is given. X cube in question 7, the coefficient of x cube is 3 and the constant term is given 4. It means p is 4 and q is 3. When you find all the possible factors of 4, which are plus minus 1 plus minus 2 plus minus 4, and the possible factors of q are plus minus 1 and plus minus 3, but when we write p over q, we have there plus minus 1 over 3, 2 over 3, 4 over 3, 1, 2 and 4. These are the factors of the required polynomial. Now we check one by one for it. 3x cube minus x square minus 12x plus 4. Again we start from 2. When we put here the polynomial plus 2, we see that 0x minus 2 is a factor of the given polynomial. The next we check with minus 2 whether minus 2 satisfy the equation or not, and accidentally again we have the other factor. In two steps we got two factors of x minus 2 and x plus 2. They both are the factors of the given polynomial. Now we check for the fraction term whether any fraction satisfy the given polynomial or not, because 1 by 3 minus 1 by 3 plus 2 by 3 minus 2 by 3, they all are the factors of the polynomial. Let's check with minus 1 by 3. We put x is equal to minus 1 by 3. But when we solve it, we see that the remainder is 64 over 9, and it means that this is not the factor of the given polynomial x plus 1 by 3, or you can write this as 3x plus 1. 3x plus 1 is not a factor of the given polynomial. With the same factor, we change the sign and we check whether it satisfies the polynomial or not. Where we replace x with plus 1 by 3 and remainder is 0. So x minus 1 by 3 or 3x minus 1 is a factor of the given polynomial. You can write both x minus 1 by 3, or if you want to write 3x minus 1. Uh, but it is good if you write 3x minus 1. This is a factor of the given polynomial, and we got three factors, x plus 2, x minus 2 and 3x minus 1. Now, no need to put any other number to check that whether they satisfy our answer or not. The same procedure we adopt in question 8 because it also the coefficient of x cube is 2. Now the constant term is 1. It means that p is 1 and the factor of 1 is only plus minus 1. And the factor of q, which is 2, the factor of 2 will be plus minus 1 and plus minus 2. When we write p over q, we have plus minus 1 over 2 plus minus 1. Again we start checking from 1 because here the constant term is 1, so you can take 1 as a factor to check it, because maybe we get 0, and after putting 1 the remainder is 0, so x minus 1 is a factor of the given polynomial. You see, in the previous question, we have the constant term 40 and 24. In that question, I didn't put 1 because 1 is very small and it is understood that it will not be the factor of this number. So we start from 2 and minus 2. But here, question in this question, the constant term is 1. So we start the factor from plus minus 1. When we put 1, the factor becomes 0, and when we put minus 1, they both satisfy the polynomial. X minus 1 and x plus 1 is a factor of the given polynomial. Now only two factors are left to us, which is plus 1 by 2 and minus 1 by 2. 2x cube plus x square minus 2x minus 1. Here we put plus 1 by 2. After the simplification, we see that the solution is not equal to 0. So x minus 1 by 2 is not the factor of the given polynomial, and the last factor minus 1 by 2. When we put minus 1 by 2, the answer becomes 0. Minus 1 by 2 is written here, but I think you cannot see clearly the negative sign. X plus 1 by 2 or 2x plus 1 is a factor of the given polynomial. Again, we got three factor over here: x plus 1, x minus 1, and 2x plus 1 are the factors of the required cubic polynomial. This exercise is too much easy. Only you check the values, you take the values, make the factor of the constant term p by q, and only on last two questions only the coefficient of x cube is given. Otherwise, 1 to 6, the coefficient of x cube is only 1 1. It means that p by q will be the factors of only p there, because q is 1 in all the questions. Yes, students, the remaining question I have done four questions for you, and four question the solution of four question already I done for you. After solving them, you can tally your answers, you can tally your procedure with these questions. uh, Now come to the review exercise. In review exercise, you know that all the questions, all the parts are included. There are three questions. Question 1 is MCQs, question 2 is about blanks, and question 3 the mm, all the question, all the method that we have done from 5.1 till 5.4. All the mixed questions are given to you in question 3. Yes, question number 3, part number 2 is 4x square minus 16y square. We take 4 common, x square minus 4y square will be left there. We apply the formula a square minus b square. X square is a square of x, and 4y square is the square of 2y. After the simplification, 4 into x minus 2y and x plus 2y is our answer. These are all the parts that we have done in the previous exercises. From 5.1 to 5.4, they gave a jumble of questions, different questions from the different exercises. Again, we have part 7, x cube plus x square minus 4x minus 4, cubic polynomial. This is related with 5.4. Constant term is 4, and p is 4 and q is 1. We find a factor of 4, which are plus minus 1 plus minus 2 plus minus 4. And then again we start checking from 1. First we put plus 1, then we put minus 1. Plus 1 we cannot get, the answer remainder is minus 6. It means x minus 1 is not the factor of the given polynomial. After putting minus 1, remainder becomes 0. So x plus 1 is a factor of the given polynomial. Now we check for the other factors, that which factors satisfy the given polynomial. After putting minus 2, we see that the remainder is 0. So x plus 2 is a factor of the given polynomial. And the remaining parts of question 3 I have done for you. Again, you will do different formulas and different methods are here. After doing the question, you will tally your question with the solution which I have already mentioned here. Mm, yes, question number 1, MCQs. Multiple choice question, choose a correct answer. The factor of x square minus 5x plus 6 are, first you simplify, this is the method of midterm break. We find all the possible factor of 6 and then we see that which two factors by adding or subtracting we got minus 5. The simplification we got x minus 2x minus 3, B is the correct option. The second is factor of 8x cube plus 27y cube r. This is a formula of a cube plus b cube. 8 is a cube of 2 and 27 is a cube of 3. The formula is a cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b into a square minus ab plus b square. You put the values in the formula and you got answer, which is part C. Factors of 3x square minus 2 minus 6. Again, this is PQ method. You multiply 2 with 6 minus 6 and you find all the possible factor of minus 6. And after simplification, d is over answer x minus 1 and 3x plus 2. Fourth part is factor of a4 minus 4b4. Which formula we will apply here? A square minus b square. A4 is a square of a square and 4b4 is a square of 2b square. So our answer is b, a square minus 2b square, a square plus 2b square, which is the B option. Question number 5, part 5. What will be added to complete the square? For 9a square minus 12ab. This is a method of completing square that we have done in question 1 of exercise 5.4. 4b square is the missing term in this question. Sixth part is find m so that x square plus 4x plus m is a complete square. F4 will be the missing number and the value of m is 4. Seventh part is factor of 5x square minus 17xy minus 12y square r. Again, this is PQ method. You multiply 12 with 5, 60. You make all the possible factors of 60 and after you see that which factor, when we add them we get minus 17xy. The option is x minus 4y into 5x plus 3y. Eighth part of MCQ, the last part, factor 27x cube minus 1 over x cube r. Again, we are applying here the formula of a cube minus 1 over a cube. In this, a is 27 is the cube of 3 and 1 over x is a cube of 1 over x. A cube minus b cube is equal to a minus b into a square plus ab plus b square. After putting the values, option A is the correct option. I'm explaining you all the parts and telling you the formula because it is not necessary the same numbers and the same fractions are given to you. The number may be changed over here, but you know how to solve these questions, where you will apply the formula and where you will apply the PQ method. Question number 2, complete items, fill in the blanks. Now fill in the blanks. X square plus 5x plus c plus 6. This is again the PQ method. After factorizing, you got the factor x plus 3 and x plus 2. Next is 4a square minus 16. Again, you see 4 is common. Take 4 common. A square minus 4 will be left there. Apply the formula a square minus b square. Our answer is 4 into a plus 2 into a minus 2. Third part is 4a square plus 4ab. Completing square, b square is missing in this. Fourth, x square or y square minus 2 plus y square over x square. You will combine in the formula x over y minus y over x whole square. The next is x plus y into x square minus xy plus y square. This is equal to x cube plus y cube. Factored form of x4 minus 16 is x square plus 4 and x square minus 4, but further we can solve x square minus 4 in the form of x plus 2 and x minus 2. The last part is 7, which is if x minus 2 is a factor of p of x, then find k. This is the question like same we have done 5.3 question number 2 part 1. If x minus 2, you will put each x, replace each x with 2 and after simplification you will got the value of k, which is 3. Yes, students, here we finish our chapter 5. We complete our review exercise. But again, you will do each and every question by yourself. The question that I have done for you already in the lecture, or where I paste the pics, both the question which is your homework and we have done on the in the lecture. Do the practice of all the question, not only once, 2 to 3 times. And if there is any problem in any step, after doing the question, you can discuss that this step is not understandable by you, and learn the objective also. Solve the objective and then find the correct option. Okay, Allah Hafiz. Inshallah, we will meet again. Allah.